Doamnă președinte, este o onoare să vă avem azi aici. Trăim o perioadă complicată cu o presiune din partea rusă și atunci solidaritatea europeană este importantă. Și față de această amenințare, am discutat azi de capacitatea Europei de a se apăra și de a colabora în sensul ăsta. Am discutat de programul REARM, am discutat de componenta SAFE a programului REARM, în care România a propus deja niște proiecte, printre care baza Cogălnicianu, în care ne aflăm azi, portul Constanța, pe care l-am vizitat azi, de asemenea. Programul SAFE o să fie și o oportunitate de dezvoltare a industriei românești de apărare, pentru că vor fi echipamente care vor fi produse în România și, de asemenea, o oportunitate pentru a dezvolta o infrastructură care să deservească atât zona militară cât și zona civilă. Suntem pe flancul estic, adică partea de Europa cea mai aproape de Rusia, și aici avem provocări suplimentare și suntem la Marea Neagră, care este extrem de importantă pentru România și pentru Europa. E importantă pentru că o să avem, începând cu 2027, România o să înceapă să extragă gaz și asta va contribui la securitatea energetică a României și a Europei. Este importantă pentru că este comunicarea cea mai simplă, cea mai directă în momentul în care va fi sigură între Europa și Asia Centrală. Ne bucurăm că Uniunea Europeană a adoptat la propunerea României o strategie pentru Marea Neagră, pe care ne dorim să o operaționalizăm cât mai curând, și în cadrul acestei strategii ne dorim ca hub-ul de securitate de care hub-ul european de securitate de care această strategie vorbește să fie localizat în România, la Constanța, la Marea Neagră. Am vorbit puțin și de reconstrucția Ucrainei și România poate să, prin poziția sa geografică, poate să contribuie la acest proces. Portul Constanța, care este cel mai mare port la Marea Neagră, și Dunărea, care îl conectează cu vestul Europei și oferă o modalitate ieftină de transport care va fi foarte utilă în momentul reconstrucției Ucrainei. Mulțumesc încă o dată pentru vizită și mulțumesc pentru tot ajutorul pe care l-ați oferit în acest timp României.
Thank you very much, Mr. President, dear Nicosia. Thank you very much for the warm welcome here in Romania. And I really thank you also for the very impressive visit of the military port of Constanța and the Mecca Air Base. You help keep Europe safe in the air and waters of the Black Sea. And more than ever, Romania is a key asset for European security and a key partner of NATO's eastern flank. Dear Nicosia, it is a pleasure to be in Romania for the first time since your inauguration. Over the past month, Romania has shown impressive resilience of its democracy and its institutions. You have successfully countered attempts of disinformation and manipulation. You are very strong, ironclad and reliable supporters of Ukraine and Moldova. Intimidations, you resist intimidations that are usually part of Moscow's playbook, but this only makes our resilience stronger. And we know that we need, you mentioned also the security situation, a surge in defense investment. And for that now we have the financing, we have to work on the implementation of the financing, and of course we have to secure the long-term sustainability. So first, for the financial support in the short term, together in the European Council, we have agreed an 800 billion euro package till 2030. And one part of this package is the SAFE instrument. SAFE is an instrument of 150 billion euros. And I'm very glad that 19 countries subscribed to SAFE for joint procurement. This includes Romania, and this is great news. On the visit on the naval base, it was for me very interesting to see the first ideas for projects of the Navy for the potential use of the SAFE loans. SAFE is already now fully subscribed, and this is a big success. We can take the investment of SAFE for joint procurement, but we can also take it for support, military support for Ukraine, either in providing them with capabilities or while investing in the Ukrainian defense industry. The second element, as I said, is the implementation, of course. And for that, we will develop a roadmap that we will present in fall to the European Council, how we see the capability gaps we have, how we intend to close them till 2030, with targets, with milestones, because we know that only what gets measured gets done. And the third element is the sustainability of the investment in defense. And here our structural answer is to step up our defense by the proposal of the new European budget that will be in place in 2 years. We propose to triple funding for border security. We propose to increase by 5-fold the investment in defense, and this includes, of course, maritime capabilities. And we propose a 10-fold increase in investment in military mobility. Mr. President, dear Nicosia, Europe's solidarity extends beyond our own borders. And I want to share a thought for our dear friend and neighbor, Moldova. Last week was Moldova's Independence Day, and we celebrated Moldova's democracy, the unbreakable spirit of its people, and their love for freedom. Moldovans have chosen the democratic path, the European path, and we will stand by them always. And a final word, if you allow, on Romania's efforts to return to lasting growth. You have worked hard to bring the deficit under control. You have advanced reforms, and you are modernizing your economy, and we welcome these efforts. Romania has everything it needs to set its economy on the right trajectory. Above all, you have the political will, which is the most important ingredient. And together we are working to make the best use of next generation EU funds, and we will continue to coordinate closely to ensure a prosperous future for the Romanian people. Thank you very much.
Mulțumesc. Întrebări?
Hold on a second.
For Madam President, thank you. În limba română? Ok. După vizita voastră în statele din partea de est a Uniunii Europene, vă rugăm să ne dați câteva detalii suplimentare despre acest pachet SAFE pe care dumneavoastră l-ați prezentat anterior și apoi cu specificitate pentru partea română. Vă mulțumesc.
Yes. So the SAFE program is 150 billion euros loans that are handed over by the European Commission to the countries that subscribe. We want joint procurement. And for example, the naval projects that Romania has could be included in a joint European approach to protect the eastern border from Finland, via the Baltics, via Poland, down to the Black Sea. And here the naval projects would be embedded in the strengthening, for example, of the Eastern Shield. Different regions of our member states need different answers, but the goal is the same, to have a strong border and to be able to protect these borders. We will be very fast with this program, and let me say we have an incredible European defense industry where I believe that it has the ability of ramping up also rapidly. What the defense industry needs is predictability, and it is long-term contracts. So not yearly contracts, but long-term contracts. And this is just exactly what the SAFE program provides. And I'm confident that we will have the first projects towards the end of the year or early in the beginning of the new year. Important is also to know that foreign companies can participate in the SAFE procurement, but of course with certain conditions that apply, because one thing is very important for us. This is all European taxpayers' money, and we want to invest these billions in our defense posture. But we also want a return on investment, and these are good jobs for Europeans in Europe. And therefore, the investment in the European defense industrial base is so important for us.
A existat un val de sancțiuni împotriva mașinăriei de război rusească, 18 pachete de sancțiuni. Au fost efecte cu impact real sau Rusia reușește să le evite prin comportament economic, prin parteneriate economice cu entități economice chiar locale?
So, our economic analysis is very clear. The sanctions are severely affecting the Russian economy. If you look at the interest rate, it is at 20%. If you look at inflation, it is at 10%. We had even the case that the Russian Minister of Economic Development said publicly that Russia is on the brink of recession. And Russia's overheated war economy is definitely coming to its limits. There's even one more interesting point that speaks for itself. Because when we speak directly with partners that speak with Russia, they say that the main worry of the Russians is to get rid of the sanctions. So whatever we engage in, potential negotiations, first demand is get rid of the sanctions. And I think this highlights that these sanctions are really biting if they are on the top of the list that Russians want to get rid of. So it is an effective tool for economic pressure. And this is the reason why we are working now on the 19th package of sanctions.
Domnul președinte și dumneavoastră, ce părere aveți despre entitățile economice, chiar rusești, care fac jocuri economice, poate chiar în portul Constanța?
Trebuie doar ca instituțiile statului să ne informeze asupra lor.
Thank you.
Oh, it's okay.
So, my friend. Let's go.
Anyway,